Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Brian here, and welcome back to Star Ocean, the Divine Force. Okay, first things first. I think I finally decided on a team over here. I've decided that the people that I'm probably most likely going to use for the rest of this game is as follows. Raymond, Elena, Nina, and Midas. I'm really hoping I don't regret any of these choices because I've had some times where I've chosen the characters and then they wind up betraying me in the end. And it's like, you know what? Son of a gun, why did I pick you to begin with? It's like in Persona 5 when you had, I forgot what his name was. He was the one that had Robin Hood. I forgot his name. I'll think of it eventually. It's not right now. But anyway, or like Aerith from Final Fantasy. She died, and I use her nonstop. So it's like, they either betray me or they die. One of those two. There's like almost no in between. I'm hoping that I can use these four to the end, but again, there's no guarantee on that. But I think this party will do because Midas has good offensive magic. Elena's more or less a pugilist, and I like fists and flying. I've got Raymond with the broadsword and Nina with healing. I mean, I could probably still use Leticia at some point and Albert as well, but right now, this is kind of what I'm thinking for now. And what the heck is this? Can I break it? Nope. I have a feeling this is going to have some bigger meaning later on in the game. For right now, we can't do anything about it, so... Alright, and Elena is mostly fixed. She still has some damage to her, stuff like that. She's at 70%, which is a little disappointing. I'm actually kind of using her right now. I thought I was just going to put her off to the side like I did with Albert and just not use her for the time being until she was back to 100%. But then I basically contradicted myself and said...
far from our current location?
Said, yeah, I didn't really care. More or less. This actually worked out surprisingly well. I don't regret my decision. I'm going to go with it for now. And if something happens in the end, which I kind of doubt it will, I may change my mind. But most likely that's going to be highest. Well, I also said I wasn't going to change my mind at the beginning too. It was going to be Nina, Albert, and Leticia. And now they're in reserve. And Elena and Midas are now in the party. So, like I said, it's rare that I change my party. So, this is probably one of those rare moments that I've actually decided that this might be a good idea. And I'm not even sure if we have our core cast yet. I'm assuming we still have a couple more characters we gotta find still, if not more. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of rare that I change my party, and this I think might be the optimal party for what we need. And the cast. I'm sure we haven't found out our core cast, but usually they end up coming later in the game, and you know what? I'm not even gonna bother. But like I said, usually they come later in the game, and by then I've pretty much already established who I want, so I'm not 100% sure if any of those other characters are going to come into play here, but for now, I think these four will do just fine. And I'm still going with my rule, 2 guys, 2 girls, because that's just the way I like to balance it. I don't know why I do that. That's just been a rule I've had since I started playing RPGs. If I have a team of 4, I have to have 2 guys, 2 girls. And yet, oddly enough, too, like, if I have a moment where, I don't have a party of 3, a lot of times I'll end up doing 2 guys and 1 girl. And I think the reason why I do that is because I like the male characters more than the female characters. And this is probably just because I'm just like an old-fashioned gamer, but back in the good old days when games were... When I used to play like the regular PlayStation games, the PlayStation 2 games, females were pretty weak. So more often than not, the females in the games back then weren't really as good as the females are now.
After all that focused work, these mountain roads are really kicking my ass.
Just hang in there. A little farther west and we'll be out of the Adali region.
Do you need me to carry you, Ray?
That's not what I meant, damn it.
I mean, because like Elena, she's pretty strong. You guys know that. You saw what she did to Ray at the beginning. She literally lifted him off the ground and threw him in the escape pod. So, and Leticia is pretty strong in her own rights too. So it's not like I've got anything against women. It's just back in the old days, women characters were weak. They're not like today's female characters that are more stronger and more reliable. I mean, you can go back through the PlayStation 2 and 3 eras, PlayStation 2 eras, and you can kind of see the difference. I mean, the difference back then was pretty noticeable. But even though they have gotten stronger, I still just go by that rule. Ow, damn it. Am I going backwards again? And I always like using people with swords.
You're surprisingly more used to traveling on foot than I thought, Uncle Midas.
Surprisingly? Don't treat me like I'm geriatric. I'll have you know I'm younger than Marcus. I regularly had to travel south to Larkus and Rhythel from Ada for supplies on foot.
And you must have taken this route often.
Precisely.
But yeah, I like using characters with swords. It's always been my thing. So whenever I have a chance to use a character that's got a sword as my main character, more often than not, I'm going to take that character.
Energy levels low. Hostiles eliminated.
And yes, if you're wondering, I have used females with swords. I mean, I think it was, what, Tales of Berseria, I think? I forget her name. It was something Crow. Oh wait, she didn't even have a sword, did she? No, she didn't. I'm just talking out my butt. But I have used females with swords. I just can't think of their names. Uncle Midas, can you marry me up, please? Yeah, I can just imagine him say no. No. Ah, but Uncle Midas... No. Oh, Uncle Midas, you're such a douche. Hey, watch your mouth, child. Wow! So I think what we're gonna do first is we're probably gonna go back to Dorlek and see if we can find that ring. Give it to that lady, that Welch lady. And I'm guessing...
Okay.
We may get a new ally.
Indeed.
I don't know if she's gonna be a character we have to have, or if she's one of those extra characters. Either way, it'll be it might be interesting to have her around. So I think we'll try and see if we can acquire her, if we can. Larcetta at the Delver region. Yeah, we need to go back to Delver.
The town in the south, Rhythel. What is it like?
It is a bustling seaport. With the myriad of people that come to and fro, you may very well be able to glean information on the one for whom you search.
Yeah, but the ships weren't moving the last time we were there.
Here's to hoping they're back up and running.
I like listening to what they have to say to each other. I always find their interactions amusing. Anyway, it seems like... No. So yeah, I think we got a little bit of a scene coming up over here.
By the way, didn't you guys get attacked by some weirdo the last time you passed through here?
We did.
Can't help but wonder, does he have something to do with the people who downed me and Chloe's pods?
It's still too early to tell. Midas, can we be certain that no race of people resembling that man exists on this planet?
No, not 100%. They could very well be natives of some part of Nilbeth.
Nilbeth?
The continent that lies to the south of Asarius. Various and sundry races inhabit that realm, so it is not out of the question that one of them remains undiscovered.
Now that you mention it, since Elena's pod flew over Nilbeth on the way in, maybe someone there saw it and decided to follow her to this continent.
To that point, Nilbeth possesses technology in semiomancy that neither Osirius nor the Vale Empire do. Perhaps a few overweening semiomancers wish to leverage their position.
Let's hope it's nothing more.
Ah, come on, you all know it's never that easy. I hate that I can't beat time. And beyond. You know what I find sad is that even though I've got this party of 4 over here, I don't want to go to Rythal. I want to go to... I'm still going the right direction. Alright. Even though I'm not really exactly using all 4 of them, I have no idea what they're all doing.
Emergency protocol.
So, for all I know, we're getting things done quickly, but that's probably because we're like, overpowered now. So it's probably that fact that's making the fight a lot easier. Curse you, you dirty rotten bonehead. Anyways, so I think that's probably why it's so easy, is because they're just getting weaker, because we are that much stronger. See if I can get these. Okay, I need to see if I can find this person now.
That rowdy girl who dropped this ring in Rythal is supposedly a merchant or something in Delric, right?
Thank you.
You know, now that I think of it, there was that place with the weird sign in town.
Oh, I remember that place. That's that little finger. Oh! That was right over here. Ah, wait a minute. You guys are spread out. I forgot about that.
I wonder now how long it has been that Albert endured such pain so as not to worry me.
I don't know. Let's check with these guys first.
You're headed for Rythal, then the royal city from there, I imagine. You've got the reins. I am merely following along.
And I appreciate that, my dude. To have someone of your knowledge is deeply appreciated. We'll check on them later. Anyways, let's go on and see what this lady's all about.
What do you know?
Here.
It's got the Vineyard family emblem
Oh,
on
hi,
it.
Elena.
And it sure seems like this is the right place.
Yeah, who else has big fingers pointing at things?
I don't imagine this repair work is easy on you. You're probably overdue for a break.
Oh, perish the thought.
Sweet!
Alright. Let's see what's in here, shall we?
Anyone home?
Nope. Ah, so this is your home. Hello, crazy lady.
No way, no way, no way!
I lost my ring.
This is not happening! Where could it be? No!
Hey there. Did you, lose this?
What? Who are you? Why are you in my... That's my ring!
I know! Here to give it back to you.
I must have dropped it back in Rythal. What a miracle you found it. Thanks. Allow myself to introduce myself. I'm the head of a wealthy merchant family. We've been living in Delric for generations. I'm the brilliant, beautiful Welch Vineyard.
Ah, this doesn't much look like a wealthy merchant's house. You actually live here?
Talk about a low blow.
I'm just calling it as we see it.
Anyway, let's gloss over the minor details.
And the fact that you're really broke.
Meanwhile, you picked up my ring, came to find me, and deliver it? That's pretty pathetic. I mean, what a sweetheart you are. And since you're so nice, I have a favor to ask. There's this thing that I super totally really need, and I've got a hunch that you're just the right person to get it for me. Easy peasy bunny squeezy, right? Don't worry, the quest comes with a reward.
Okay.
Magnificent! Okay, I gave you my orders, now make like a tree and get... I mean, please complete my request as soon as you can.
What are we doing? Okay, I already got it.
Just how long is that joker gonna make me wait?
Less
They
than
have
5
mud in
seconds.
your ears. I said as soon as they can.
It's been 5
Sorry
seconds.
for the
Calm your
delay
ass
with
down.
that.
Where did you come from? No. What do you mean delay? That was surprisingly fast. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. Now, by mixing this with that...
Kaboom.
Ooh, now I've got my hands full. Hold your horses, Buster. Did I say you could leave?
I'm just standing
It would
here.
stain the Vineyard name if I let you leave without getting your reward. Did you forget what I said? I will now give you a special lesson in the compounding secrets of the Vineyard family. Oh, right. I better give this to you, too. As long as you got this, baby, you can stay in contact with me from even the most far-off locations. And since you're quite the subservient, due to your natural aptitude, I'm appointing you as my personal scavenger. I'll use this to give you a little ring when I need you again, and when I do, you get your butt here right away. Capiche?
Okay, gotcha.
Splendid! And if you bring me the things I request, I'll teach you the item creation secrets of the Vineyard family. A reward like that ought to get your tush in gear. Alrighty, let's make it happen.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
I literally regret everything just now. What? Yeah, I regret everything. I should never have done this.
What is it? You know I don't need you for anything right now, yeah? Wait, does this mean you want to speak with the beautiful merchant magnate with genius-level smarts head of the Vineyard family, Welch Vineyard? Fine by me, but it'll cost you.
No, actually, I just pushed the button because I was curious to see what you would say, and I kind of regret I did that. Really nice place you got here. It's kind of empty. I wonder if I keep doing things for her, if it'll open more of her backstory.
Ahoy! Remember me, Welch, the beautiful merchant magnate with genius-level smarts?
No, I don't.
I need something like yesterday. I'll give you the deets in person, so come to my house in Delrick ASAP. Do you copy? Ugh, ASAP, okay? Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Oh. You know, just because I'm curious, I just...
Anyone home?
I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? What do you want? Snot.
You sure took your sweet time. Did not I say ASAP?
I got...
I was literally right outside your door. I was literally outside your door. How could that not be fast? God, I hate rich people. They drive me crazy. I haven't met any rich people, but every rich person I meet in the game is a snob, and I hate it. It just... Oh! Oh! Anyway.
Out here as quickly as I could.
Good lord, we were outside your damn
Your
door!
apologies were short on time anyway, thanks to you. I need you to get me this. Now that I've made my request, show me some real urgency.
I hope I have it already. Oh goody, I have it. Here you go, you Miss... Obnoxious pants.
Someone is late. Very late. Oh no! What if they gave up halfway through? Ooh, if they did, they're gonna get a handy stick to the face. Oh.
You can stop worrying. I got it.
How long were you there? Me? What? Worry? I knew from the start you'd deliver. Never lost my faith in you one bit.
Liar!
Excellent! You've gotten everything I needed. Now I can complete that work in progress. You want to know what I'm making? Well, that is a secret exclusive to me, myself, and I. As thanks, I will now give you a lesson in the crafting secrets of the Vineyard family.
Oh, thank you.
Well, aren't you impressed?
No.
Remember, though, it's a secret to everybody. Okey-doke. I'll give you a buzz again when I need something new. Be ready to move at a moment's notice.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Okay. Okay. So long, your royal pain in the butt. Okay. Definitely didn't regret that. Let's see, where's everybody else now? I need a bit of a... Let's see, that... Elena's over there. Nina and Midas are over there. I think someone's probably up top here. Nina.
So, you're from somewhere up there in the stars, huh?
Leticia.
Leticia told me about it, but just... What does that even mean?
Without further ado, we are now ready to continue toward Rifle.
Yes. Alright. Seaport of Rifle. Maybe now we'll actually get a ship to the next area and potentially save Chloe. Or whatever's gotta be done next.
I think we're in luck. You know what they say. When ships come to dock, birds arrive by the flock. This must mean the ferries are up and running again. Like, just look at all those birds.
I doubt a mere fleet of ships brought this many birds here.
Filthy pests.
Maester, are you alright?
A bird defecated on me.
Nothing good would come from fraternizing with you royals.
I think it's the other way around. It's karma for you being such a sourpuss.
What was that?
Ew, gross! Get away from me!
He didn't even do anything to you.
What's up, Elena? Is something wrong?
These birds are amusing.
Ugh, the stench.
Oh. Oh. Thought we were supposed to dissipate. Oh, okay.
Am I crazy, or has the number of people on the streets taken a huge dive?
It certainly has. There seem to be even fewer people than when we were last here. Why?
Sorry to spring this on you all, but can we hit up Dr. Vanel's for a second? I've got a really bad feeling about this.
You got it. Ooh, what's this over here? Oh, got up dead. Yep, I hit it again. Damn it all. Alright, so now instead of going down, I gotta go up. I fell to my demise yet again. In my pursuit of greed. Welcome. Okay. Oh dear. People are looking kind of sick. Is it
Dr.
the
Vinell,
plague?
what's going on with the village?
There you are, Nina. I'd love to know the same. It's been this way since the first ferry arrived from the east.
Everyone, do not be alarmed, but I believe we should vacate the area as soon as possible.
Why?
This village might be experiencing an outbreak. If any of you, especially Ray, got infected, it could be fatal.
Wait, but can't we?
Doctor, isn't there something you can do about this? Some medicine or semiomancy you can use?
We have symbols to reduce fever and cough, but those merely treat the symptoms. They are not a cure for the malady.
Let me get this straight. Ships brought this disease with them, right? Meaning it originated somewhere in the east. Thus, worst case scenario, the whole eastern half of the kingdom could become infected too. Therefore, if we just leave this disease to spread...
It would still pose an immense risk to you and Chloe at the very least. Understood. Just to be safe, however, everyone besides Nina should move as far away from this infirmary as possible. I also strongly encourage the use of face masks. Cloth will suffice if none are available.
Gotcha. Dr. Vinell, Elena will provide help. Just fill her in on the details.
Pardon me, are you a doctor?
No, but I have the skills and knowledge comparable to one. Also, it's impossible for me to become infected. I can safely examine the most ill of patients. This is ground zero, Ray. Take the others far away from here.
Let's just hole up here for the day. I don't want to incur Elena's wrath.
I'm curious as to what form that would take. I'm sure it would make for quite the spectacle.
You're a braver man than I.
At any rate, I must go. Some of us have to wash feculence from their raiment.
All right, then. In the meantime, we should sit tight until we hear word from Nina and Elena.
Did a game predict
Can
COVID?
such flimsy cloth truly prevent us from contracting the illness?
Probably not.
Not really, but it's still better than nothing. Plus, you're not just wearing one for your own health. If you ever get sick, it'll keep you from infecting other people. To some extent.
God, this is too ironic.
How does the act of covering one's mouth and nose prevent the spread of disease?
Oh, right. You're not really up on bacteria and viruses, are you? Would really like to ask Midas just how much people here know about that kind of thing, but where is he? Still getting his beauty sleep?
This is just too ironic. This is just too... This is too perfect. I mean, this game came out in 2022, so... I mean, was this a thing before the game was this a thing while the game was in development? Are they trying to tell us something? Was this game released in Japan before? I don't know when these games are released in Japan. But this game literally came here in 2022, or it was on the PlayStation Store in 2022, so I'm assuming this isn't just... don't tell me he got sick.
Hey, Midas, the hell you still in bed for? Time to get up and face the day.
Ray, please! Not a step further.
Huh?
Contact Elena this instant. He could be in danger.
Okay. You got it.
Elena, you busy right now? Looks like there's something wrong with Midas.
No! Is this gonna be one of those ironic moments where he dies?
His temperature is more than high enough to constitute a fever.
Will he be alright?
Still too early to say. We must rush to collect some samples, however.
Pee in this.
Those birds' feces.
Ugh, why do we need that?
Simple.
He got
Because it
shat
serves
on.
as a breeding ground for a specific type of bacteria. That bacteria causes Helgar's disease, or colloquially, the rot.
The scourge ravaging this village is Helgar's disease? And Maester Felgreed.
Leticia, remain calm. It may be a fatal disease for the people of this planet, but it can be eliminated.
Is that really possible?
Yes. I read through all the research in Nina's possession. Using that, we should be able to create an antibiotic. We cannot, however, fashion it out of thin air. I'll need multiple samples of the microbe. As it resides in birds' fecal matter, that's what we'll collect.
Aren't you overlooking something? Rysel is a veritable aviary at this point. With this many birds here, isn't it already too late to save the town?
No.
At first glance, but there aren't many people infected. Why is unclear, but the samples will help elucidate that. Don't worry, I will do the actual collection.
So where do we find these samples? The port?
No, in the many roosts that have sprung up all over town. By observing their flight patterns, I discovered something. Each bird belongs to a distinct social group. If we investigate the nests of these groups, it should yield invaluable information.
We've not a moment to lose.
Okay, well, I guess we gotta go help people now. Yep. Okay.
I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next roost.
Yes, ma'am. Where would that be? Whoa! I got wet. God, that's just sad. You know, it's a shame you can't swim. You would think a guy from, like, an advanced planet can, like, you know, swim.
Hey, Leticia, Albert. Is it just me, or have we seen that somewhere before? No, we have. It's identical to what we saw in the mines.
They possess morphological abnormalities. You said you've seen this species before?
Yes, in the Delric mines. Right now, Midas's health is our top priority. The villagers can deal with this avian infestation themselves after we found a cure.
Indeed.
What if those things are part of the problem? Alright. See if I can get back there without dying. Beautiful. Find a cure, 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 find a cure quickly now. Don't worry about the stupid lady. That's demanding you to be her dog. Find a cure, find a cure, find a cure, find a cure. Or else we'll all wind up dead. Oh. This is interesting.
This zone of inhibition is huge! I think we did it!
Yes, I believe we did, Nina. I must give you credit. Selecting the perfect herb from all of our options was no easy task.
Well, after all, it is my specialty.
Good job, Nina.
You have a keen eye. I forgot I even had it stocked. What exactly is that circle?
Do you see the white part of this plate? It's filled with bacteria, organisms that are so small they cannot be seen with the naked eye. It's these invisible organisms that have made your villagers fall ill. As for this circle, it's called a zone of inhibition. It forms around the site where you place your prospective antidote. The larger it is, the more effective your drug is at killing the bacteria. Meaning?
Huh.
If we give this drug to people, they won't be afflicted by the disease anymore?
Not entirely correct. An antibiotic merely eliminates the cause of the disease. Whether or not the patient is able to recover depends on other factors.
Regardless, it will still rid the world of Helgars, right? That's quite the medicine. What's more, you don't even need iatromancy to create it.
Elena?
Ray, a moment, if you will.
What did you want to talk about?
Though we only used currently available methods to create it, simply by creating this antibiotic, we'll be exerting our influence over the planet's scientific progress, accelerating it considerably. Are you sure you want to do that?
We've already come this far. Why are you talking like a Fed now?
Because if these people don't know how to properly use the antibiotic, it could give birth to a more resilient strain. The civilizations on this planet have yet to industrialize. They're incapable of manufacturing other drugs to combat variants. They have no means of dealing with allergic reactions to the drug. To be blunt, these people's understanding of bacteriology is almost non-existent. Handing them a medication that could theoretically create more problems than it solves is risky at best and catastrophic at worst.
So we should let him die?
Ultimately, that is for you to decide.
Then I choose what'll save the most people right now. Sure, it's possible I could be choosing wrong, but that's for the gods and history books to decide. All us mortals can do is think. Think how we can safely help these people. Think how to avoid your doomsday scenario.
Understood.
Morning, Uncle Midas. You feeling any better?
Well enough, but I'm much too old to go through all that again.
You should count your lucky stars since your quick recovery is pretty miraculous.
I heard. It seems I was struck with the rot. I owe you two.
It's all thanks to Nina. Her many years of diligent research are what paved the way for this discovery. Without her research, it would have been almost impossible to find the plant that contained the appropriate compound.
Filberto would be pleased to hear that.
Thanks.
Well, now that Midas is back to form, I say we're eastward bound.
About that. I hate to put a damper on things, but after the disaster with the first one, they've stopped running the ferries again.
Ah!
Please tell me you're joking. At this rate, we're never going to be able to search for Chloe.
If you've the stamina, I know a way to Kato, and maybe her. The trail leads from where we repaired Elena, and over the peak of Galca-Lemphis.
A trail? There?
It fell out of use over a century ago, so I'd be more surprised if you did know of it. Once we're over, we'll make for Mount Cotarinth. The herbs for your medicine can be found there. And I imagine the Kato seaport will need said cure if we hope to see their ferry services return in a timely manner, yes?
Then you will assist us. Thank you, Maester Felgreed.
Stop. I'm only accompanying you because of Albert and Elena. And I suppose for the sake of Ada itself, it's not uncommon for the residents to visit flatland settlements. We should have the cure on hand in case one succumbs to the rot.
Excuses, excuses.
Silence, whelp. Now, unless anyone wants to experience what I did, I say we get moving.
The start of a beautiful friendship.
He's just not good at expressing himself, but he'll come around. I'm sure you and Albert can both sympathize with his plight.
Huh? The hell's that mean?
I think I might have an idea.
Ahoy hoy! Welch here! The beautiful merchant magnate with genius-level smarts. You busy?
Unfortunately, yes, I
Never
am.
mind. Don't care if you are. I'm summoning you to come to my house in Delric post-haste. I need something else now. Do you copy? Post-haste. Comprende?
No.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Why? Why did I do that? Is anything she give me going to be necessary to the progress of the game? I don't know. But, anyways, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I still find it ironic that this game brought some kind of version of COVID into the scenario. It's kind of ironic and funny at the same time. But, anyways, we're not talking about that. I don't care. That's a subject I hate talking about, but you guys all have yourself a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now, everyone. Have a good night.